So, I went to Shanghai in April, and it is currently November when I am starting to edit this video. So I'm a little bit late. Hopefully it's not a big deal. For this short month, I was finally reunited back with my family in my grandparents' home. This would be the first month I would experience the sticky and balmy Shanghai heat as the days inch closer and closer to summer, and the infamous 梅雨季节, loosely translated to mean cherry blossom rain season. It has been 4 years since I've come back here, so there was quite a lot of catching up to do, reuniting with family that I haven't seen in a very long time, and getting reacquainted with the city. 列车马上就要进站了，本次列车终点站形式，请乘客们欢迎。我以为要是说上海胖瘦一家人，他们的身体
吃火锅的时候吃，大刀它上面没有。这个肉我等我先不配啊。抱歉。来。
这有个小的 Rat
Rat Cafe 啊，好可爱。
好，现在没有了，在这里。可以的，可以放。可以放吗？我可得到你呀。然后，你先坐上去，我来看一下。可以的，可以的。这是我特大。好好。
妈妈，侬好呀。
他说走在一条我的妈妈年轻时候经常走的一条路上。
走在一个我妈妈年轻的时候经常走的路上。去大学的时候会坐自行车。上线喽！上线喽！选下来。
半斤缺一点啊，行，31.7毛。好的。
会，哦，不是南城路，是。
他们可以追过来，然后到西南路上一直往。
哦，nice，
他说是小的，为什么这么大？标准火种，包的为什么这个是？
没啥个我的话掉地方，没啥我掉地方。
嘿嘿，我摸了怕。
哎，你好，你好。
好了，可以继续走了。敲了，万一真的有人打开了。
搓的，嘿嘿。 这是个牡丹花的茶，花王牡丹，有意思吧 ？King of Beauty， 真的好漂亮哦！
一个是花
145啊，不能吃，对不啦？
哎，跟我说春节不是说存的。
Oh my gosh, am I recording already? I think I am. At the moment, I am at my family's home. So my grandparents and my aunt are all here and we're staying in this little room. It's been about 4 years since I've come back to Shanghai. So there are quite a few things that are so different. Right now it's springtime in China, so the weather's been so lovely. You can see the pollen like falling down from the trees, which is quite scary. It almost looks like snow because of how much there is. It's quite surprising actually, like when you first come in, when we first came into Chengdu, there was so much green, like all of the highways had like plants going on top of them, which also reminds me, I was walking past this park and there were like truckloads of flowers being imported into the park. So I guess like every season or something, or when these flowers are at the end of the blooming cycle, the city council or the government, they'll like schedule a time where all the flowers get changed out. So I think we went to this park before, so it used to look like kind of red and orange, really warm tone flowers. And I think in the middle of the night when I saw them changing it, it was like yellows and purples, and it was just really interesting. It was something I've never seen before. I'm just trying to remember what we did in Chengdu. That was so much fun. I just remember eating a lot. And then maybe you can see me slowly getting like chipmunkier as the days go by. I remember having hot pot on the last night, and that was crazy. Chengdu hot pot feels like just soaking things in oil and then eating it, but it was really good. It's been so much fun, and I think it's so lovely to have all of these videos to remind myself of what I've done and where I've been. It's so nice being back here after so many years as well. What else did we do? Where else have we been? I got a facial the other day as well. That was an experience. I remember looking online for reviews and I was trying to find the one where like the staff were the nicest, because sometimes like I read so slowly in Chinese, so I wanted a place where I didn't feel bad for being illiterate. And yeah, they were so sweet. Like one of the girls, she read out the report, like the like, oh, your name and your skin condition, that thing for me, and I thought that was really sweet. And yeah, they like took a photo of my face and like everything that was wrong with it. And then the girl who did like the facial for me, she would like explain all the different procedures and she'd always relate it back to food, which I thought was quite funny. She had like a thing to go on your face and she was explaining like the different hertz, like the different frequency and what it can do, and she was saying like, oh, you know, we just do it once because it might not be as good if you like did all these different frequencies one after another. Kind of like when you eat a meal, how would you feel the most satisfied? She said if you just ate rice until you were full and then you ate like vegetables until you were sick of them and then you ate your meat until you were sick of it, even though at the end you'd be really full, you probably wouldn't be as satisfied as if you had like one bite of rice and one bite of meat and one bite of vegetables. And then she says, you know, these like frequencies on your face are a very similar thing. And that really stuck with me, you know. If she didn't say that, I probably would have not cared too much about what she was saying. But the way she explained it was just so cute. Like everything just went back to food. I remember having a Ruboy's latte in Huaihailu, which is like the main kind of touristy shopping district in Shanghai, and they gave it to me on this really cute carpet. And the guy who was serving it to me, he was explaining that, oh, we put it on this carpet because Ruboy's is from South Africa, and so this little carpet is like supposed to represent that. I thought that was so adorable. The kuaidi delivery, food delivery here is absolutely insane. Like, you can order vegetables online that you're going to cook with, and they bring it to you. And I remember once we went grocery shopping, and then half of the things that we needed we didn't even buy because they were like, oh, but it'll be more fresh if we get it delivered to our house. So I don't know, I just thought that was crazy. And I think one night I had mentioned that I really wanted to eat jackfruit, and I think within 10 minutes it arrived to our doorstep. It felt like that to me. Maybe it wasn't 10 minutes. But I was telling my grandma, like, oh, in Australia, when you order food from a restaurant, you have to wait like 40 minutes. And sometimes they cancel your order halfway through, and then, you know, you're starving and then you have to order from another place. And she's like, well, that doesn't seem like, kuaidi means fast delivery. So she's like, that doesn't seem like kuaidi, it's more like mandi, which is like slow delivery. I thought that was funny. A lot of my jokes don't land here, which hopefully I haven't lost my spark. Hopefully you're laughing. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how like advanced the delivery system here is. In a week or so, I'm going to watch Phantom of the Opera, but as a ballet. Isn't that interesting? They have a Chinese version of the musical production, but I didn't see that one. I was in the library and I just got the brochure for the ballet, so that should be really, really fun as well. All the bookstores here are like spectacles on their own, and I think one day I'd really like to just go to all the bookstores in Shanghai and just have a look. I think that'd be something. Maybe there could be a video. All the bookstores in Shanghai that I like. 5 bookstores. Cool bookstores in Shanghai. Who would watch that? I don't know. I would. Maybe that's enough of a reason to make it. But yeah, it's been really fun. I should probably pause it now because I don't have anything else to say. But yeah, it's a bit strange talking to a camera. I've done it when no one's home, when I have all the space to myself. Yeah. Go to Sukulan reception.
头了一次。放大一下。760。
你记住中国人比我轻嘛，我年纪比你5岁小。对啊，你讲了7岁。够啊。
妈呀，还真的有一点味道。我不会喝醉吗？
美国的这个你去超市里面看，基本都是还是有品牌的。
As the days got hotter and longer, it was a slow and steady reminder that my time in Shanghai was coming to an end. The rain clouds above us getting darker and heavier with each passing sunrise and sunset. More and more often, daytimes were spent at home. Hiding from the sweltering sun, we would spend our days flipping through old picture books, a fair bit of cat watching, and chatting the day away. Nighttimes were accompanied by gentle summer breezes and the lazy rise of latent heat slowly leaving the earth. Nights like these were fun to adventure out and explore the city. But alas, all good things must come to an end, and by the end of the month I was on a plane headed back home.